Where we at, Nip?
Man, we in Tulum at the Mayan ruins. Just climbed off the pyramid, got to the top, seen the whole jungle.
Just one for you, Taj.
That video.
I try to tell him. Bro.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 pro flow. Run and shoot pro.
Yeah.
58 drop, playing bulletproof soul.
Yeah.
Every few shows, I just spot some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo.
Yeah.
Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low.
Yeah.
Flew to Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat.
Hey.
Docked at Tulum just to smoke.
Love.
Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. It's like that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to.
Talk to him, Taj.
I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curve the tactics. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it, dropped him off in the Mojave Desert. Then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dressing. Well known, lick up in jail balls. Snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-show. Whatever nigga, playing chess, not checkers. Nigga 38 special for you clever niggas. See bro, you ain't living down by the street code.
Zero.
Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw.
Yeah.
I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD for.
Yeah. 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 Don't cry now. Yo.
Look, I'm finna take it there. This time around,
I'ma make it clear.
Spoke some things into the universe
And they appear.
I say it's worth it,
I won't say it's fair.
Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real.
Yeah.
They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no pussy on my breath, disrespect the savage.
I wish heaven had visits. Or at least some phone digits. I give anything to get a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
God gave me one wish and I be wishing all them open conversations I could finish. That'll make the biggest difference.
Hey.
And whatever given minutes, I tell my niggas that I gotta split it. And if I had a line, I could call a certain time. Lord knows I get my life. Say I love him and I miss him. Lie.
Yeah.
I wish heaven had visits. I wish heaven had visits.
Yeah. See, Candace.
I wish heaven had visits. I wish heaven had visits.
Talk to
I give
him.
anything to get a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Lie.
Look, 2-1
Hold
straight.
on. It's probably gonna be evening. Tell Yankee put me on speaker, let him know the baby's still undefeated.
Still eating though.
Why you ain't call me for a ride? You know damn well I would've took you anywhere you needed.
Anywhere,
Let me
nigga.
talk to Lionel. Damn, I got questions, they been really on my mind, bro. No, you see him post about you like they mean shit is comedy. You know that nobody know like I know it. Shit I never told you. Listen, bro, it's shit I never told you. I ain't got a lot of time, just know I owe you. Know you was the closest to me than the other bros. Grateful for my moment, but I just can't find closure. Let me talk to Gary. Nigga, you a legend in the set. You left me when I was 11 in the set, and now I'm carrying the set. Oh, you got the highest level of respect. If niggas ain't know you, they ain't really finna check. I wish heaven had visits. Or at losing phone digits, I give anything to get a couple minutes. Damn, God gave me one wish and I be wishing all them open conversations I could finish.
I can finish, nigga.
And whatever given minutes, I tell my niggas they all gotta split it. And if I had a line, I could call a certain time. Lord knows I give my life.
Say what?
To say I love him and I miss him. I wish heaven had visits, I wish heaven had visits, oh.
Hey, they don't even know what we hustling for,
I
man.
wish heaven had visits, I wish heaven had visits, oh. I wish heaven had visits, I wish heaven had visits, oh. And I give anything to get a couple minutes. Remember me and Monty had a Nina, 05 Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Laughing as I see you at my door for cousin Mila. Jabari, I'm so sorry, you the reason we hyenas. Puzzle missing pieces, we forever incompleted. Younger nigga breathing, wearing skinnies and Adidas. Know that you can see us, bro, I miss you and I mean it. Turned us all to heathens and they trained us all to gold. Lost all my dogs, so don't ask why I'm cold. I go so hard, I got so far, I grind for my glory. Just take no more, just give me what's for me. Speak for my gang and what come with my name. It's a high and insane in my story, they story. Tired of that hating, I'm tired of frustration. It's time when I'm racing, I'm tired of that waiting. Ask God for some patience and discipline with it.
Hey,
Till we meet again, I wish heaven had visits.
talk to him.
I wish heaven had visits, I wish heaven had visits, oh.
What y'all shit sound like? You go, press one? Nothing. Let me get another one. This Candace Owens though. 5 years. Yeah, y'all scary. Then we gotta go get them. Talk to him, Neil. But the code, the Matrix. It's like a coded language. Talk to him.
We used to shoot at niggas at the mobile station.
Full circle, more motivation.
My self-educated through negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with.
Afraid to bait me.
No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. 2 kilos on my neck like the fucking 80s. West Side Slauson Ave know my demonstration. Born and raised, y'all affiliated. It's really greatness. Riding around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm gon' Willie Mason. Yeah.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
Yo.
Sitting on my link and I start thinking, nigga ain't gonna make 100 mil off in these streets. More than likely I'm gonna end up in
Somebody precinct.
Even worse, horse and carriage front the church, laid off in the hearse, I dealt with it. I ain't just out here for my
help with it.
I weighed the risk and the reward and sink the scale tipping. Let's all get on one accord and take the world, niggas. Take the money, take the power, and the girls with us. Can't buy that bullshit that they sell, niggas. They breed drug heads and jail niggas. Look all these ways they derail niggas.
Look at it.
That's why respect me to the utmost when you see me's how I feel, nigga. Cause I ain't fail niggas. I seen it coming, then I tell niggas. Different lanes, same passion for the male niggas. Switch lanes, all black, 2 glass ceilings. V12 too fast, nigga.
Gone.
Listen to my ambition,
What?
'cause I'm on one.
Hit that cash out. Check in with your boy right here. They won't be using that. Check in right there. Press one. Lord have mercy. It's a never-ending story out here, hun. Talk to them, Ollie. They don't know. They just like, damn, what happened? What's going on in the world? They really don't understand. I told them already what Candace Owens was doing. I told them what they was doing. I told you the black Nazis. I told you everything you needed. Hey, Ali, I gave them every piece of armor to put. But what are the garments that God wants you to have on for courage, for faith? I gave it to him. The shield, I gave it to him. It's sitting right there. Press one to get up and be a soldier. I gave you everything you needed. I gave you the answers. I gave you the test with the answers clipped on in the back, like and it read cheat sheet. You can cheat. Take my answer. Press one. You gotta have courage to fight. If you don't got courage and you only got music, that's cool, but it's only gonna get you so far. See, let me break this down for you.
Let me put the nail in this coffin real tight. God hates a coward.
Talk to her.
God hates a coward. 21:8 says, but the cowardly
Hate
and the
'em.
unbelievers, murderers, the sexually immoral,
Told you.
sorcerers, idolaters, and all
Told you.
liars shall
Told you.
have their part in the lake of fire, which is the second death.
Told
God
you.
wrote that, I
The
didn't.
second one.
Who leads the list
Cowards.
of that ragtag mob? The cowardly.
Cowards.
Look at your spiritual forefathers in the faith.
Facts.
Moses with a shepherd's staff invades the royal court of Pharaoh.
Come on.
Pharaoh, who's considered God on earth, who has the most mighty army
That's
that any
right.
nation ever assembled together.
That's
and he
right.
looked him in the face and said, let my people go.
Let them go. That's what he said.
He was not afraid. Look at David, the shepherd boy, bringing
David.
a sling. And David and Goliath is coming against him.
There you go.
And David looks at him and said, you come to me with a sword and spear, but I'm coming to you in the name of the Lord. Duck Leroy, here comes an exceeding head rake you're not going to get over. Jesus, he's in the Garden of Gethsemane. He's praying. 500 Roman soldiers come from the Antonian fortress
All
to
around.
arrest one Jewish
One
rabbi
nigga.
praying in the garden.
Go
Think
ahead.
about that. 500 battle-ready
Yeah.
Roman soldiers
Ready.
to arrest one Jewish rabbi praying with 12 sleeping disciples.
That's where my courage comes from.
They said, we seek Jesus of Nazareth.
That's right.
He said, I am he.
I am he.
And they fell on the ground like dead men. Jesus was no coward.
You don't know
I want to
coward.
tell you something. Jesus lost his life at Calvary, but he didn't lose the fight. God will give you only what you're willing to fight for.
Facts.
Satan attacks you because you're God's child, and he hates God's property.
He hate them.
Satan attacks you because you're the light of the world,
That's
and
right.
he's the prince of darkness.
That's right.
Satan attacks you because you're the truth, and he's the father of lies.
All
Satan
of it.
attacks you because you're a soldier of the cross. You're anointed. You have the word of God. You have covered by the blood of Jesus Christ.
That's
You
right.
can take the sword of the truth of God
That's
and
right.
attack the gates of hell.
That's
You're
right.
a threat to him. Whenever you roll over in bed, every devil in Bear County gets a migraine headache. That's why he hates you.
That's right.
And to those of you who name the name of Christ, stop allowing Satan and his demonic goons to destroy your
goons.
marriage. Put on the whole armor of God and fight back.
Off the back.
Quit allowing him to attack your health. The Bible says by his stripes we are healed. Quit allowing him to attack your finances. The Bible says God will rebuke the devourer for your sake. He will make him give it back to you
Here.
sevenfold. Stop allowing the devil to rob you of your peace, because Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace.
Fact.
Stop allowing Satan to rob you of your joy. In his presence is the fullness of joy. Do you want it? Then fight for it.
You gotta
Do you
fight.
want it? Then fight for it. Put on the whole armor of God and stand beside me and take the word of the holiness of the Father. Fight the good fight of faith.
Fact.
Resist the devil and he will flee from you.
He will flee. Press 1. Resist the devil. Bible talk about those who endured the world. It ain't about the whole world. Whole world is watching Sasha K. They're watching dumb stuff. Nothing of no substance. It never gonna mean something. It never gonna mean nothing at all. It only means something in your synthetic feeling as you eat pizza and barbecue chicken wing tonight. And it never means nothing in the future. Nothing ever comes to pass. No type of truth ever. And that's why we different here. I say we. Because who would have ever thought Candace Owens would get her retarded self on this computer and allow herself to be told, to tell me that everything I thought of, everything I prayed for has come to pass. Press 1. The good fight on this internet. Don't even bother to pick up the shin guards. Press 1. Don't even bother. I'm finished. I was finished 3 days ago. Candace Owens quit. She said, I'll tap out. They done came to my house. Now, while I've been amused in the underworld with Big U and everything I was amused with 7 years ago, 5 years ago, kind of coming up, I didn't get the memo, and neither did no one else. See, the memo is Candace Owens have got served a subpoena. Press 1. and got to hand over her cell phone. Press 1 and hit that like button. For the last 5 years, family, for the last 5 years, this conniving woman and all of her endeavors will be uncovered. Everything. How'd you come up with Blexit? You remember Vector 90? You remember Karen Civil? You wretched woman, you. I told you I was coming. Press 1. I told your little funny looking ass, your little fake funny looking ass, I was coming for you. And they all sat back. And once again, how you going? I'm G14 classified. I already said it. So the spiritual hit was already out. Press 1. The spiritual hit was already out. Bitch, joining the goddamn Catholic regime ain't gonna bring you closer to Christ. Press 1. You just became a Catholic. But all this, yeah, this ain't even making sense, boo-boo. All this condemnation you got on the earth on George Floyd and all this one and black people and this one, and your ass just became a Catholic. What the fuck was you before? Nothing. Press 1 and hit the like button. This wretched woman came from the nothingness. That's right, nothing at all. Became a Catholic and thinks she can judge the world righteously with the hand of God. Press 1 with the finger of the Lord. Press 1. Hit the like button and press 1. I don't give a damn. I don't care. They sit around on this computer like I said. It's judgment. And I know a lot of y'all sit back like, yeah, Kev, this judgment, whoop-de-wop, good, duh. And watch everything I said come to pass right now. It already did. It already did. It's coming right now. And now this one. So I'm going to let her tell you. But I want you to take a look at this one with her funny-looking self. Her cross-eyed backward. Her eyes. It's just something about this soulless being. Press 1. Gotta go, boo-boo. Gotta go. And keynote, I never had a crush on this one. Never. I was just playing. I was just trying to make her blush with her little pig nose. But one, I was not attracted to this woman one bit because I know a little conniving, little self-serving political thought like this. What I'm going to do with this? You feel me? And these women out here, bro, just so evil, working for the benefit of themselves. Always pregnant, but never at home taking care of the kids. Typical communist broad.
Also, I just love the spring. I've also come to terms.
When she started talking like this, and her with terms and start trying to adjust and all this, trying to speak proper but ain't saying nothing, you realize they're not saying anything? Press 1. Y'all end up letting this woman come up with all type of narratives. Long as a person sound good, they can work for white supremacy, and you can fit in where you can get in. It's cool. But I told y'all there was black Nazis. I tried to tell you. This whole time. Listen, Kev is telling you. Bunch of weirdos, and I'm not afraid to say it. Look. Funny looking self.
Absolutely. And like you were saying,
y'all got to come out of this being.
This is very dangerous.
Very.
Wait a minute. You see oh, it's just our community. Blame me and us. Blame us. You about to get pushed into the swimming pool. Right? Why somebody push her in the pool? What do you mean? Now you're us again? Yeah, she's a UK citizen. She needs to take her ass home to Britain. Press 1 if you think. Let me put a poll out.
She need to go home. Stop worrying about American stuff. You married a foreign banker.
Everybody
You
hit that like
worry
button.
about that.
Does Candace Owens
Facts.
need to go
It's annoying.
to EURO?
Why don't y'all just go away from here? That's what they be thinking. Candace, you looking at Candace, what's wrong? Sister, you got the eyes like an officer, like you getting arrested by black officers. What you doing, man? The fuck is she doing, bro? Bro, ruthless. She's ruthless, man. So you can't take. I told you how many sisters I got. All right, then I came prepared, war ready. We can't allow these people to even exist. This type of hate, this is worse than the Hebrew Israelites. The Hebrew Israelites is at least saying wait till after Christ comes. She's from the looks of what this brother's saying, she's encouraging him to be unconfident. That's not good. See, it said right here at the bottom. See, Candace, it say, Henderson said he was inspired by you, a conservative buddy. He's inspired by you. You hear me? You need to stop the hate. I talk about your life. Didn't I tell him? I already knew it. You need to stop the hate, Candace. You need to stop it. I'm not giving you no sympathy, ma'am. I have plenty of videos of your retarded self. So all of this, why are people attacking me? And why do you look the same pregnant when you're not and when you are pregnant? How is this even possible? You look exactly the same. Your little baby bump and your little adopted children ain't finna fool me no more, can? And even if you was, I don't give a damn. Listen, when did I gotta give a damn that you pregnant? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about your fake ass emotion. You're a reptilian. You got little alien babies. You ain't no. Let my T-shirt go. Press one. She ain't even a real human being. She got an alien inside of her. Press. This got a whole alien outside creature inside of her. Lord have mercy. Not human. Because humans have real souls and compassion. She don't. She don't got none. She don't got no compassion. And soon as it's time for them to try to take compassion or steal someone else's compassion, they just do a poor job at the sympathy. They can't even cry for themselves, let alone trying to convince you something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, like, shut the fuck up. The person that cries fucking wolf. Whoop-de-doop, bitch. I'm from South Central. We on food stamps. Fuck is your problem? You ain't got no problems. You got served the subpoena. And it's the best day of my life. I couldn't ask for a better day. And what day is this? 4/4/2025. Talk about numerology. Press 1. My frequency is 445. Press 1.
With something, God has ordained it that I am simply not allowed to have a peaceful end of pregnancy. That's just it's kind of like a running theme. And also Lent season, be crazy, always for me. It just kind of.
She's always in the same spirit, pregnant or not. She's always condescending, Candace. I'm so pregnant, but I look the same, and I'm the same. Shut the fuck up. You ain't pregnant. If you was, so what? Okay, people only need to be happy for your pregnancy for the first 1 or 2. Okay, the rest of them, okay, there's too many. That's one. There's too many celebration. Okay. Fuck, Candace. Whoop-de-doo, pregnant.
All right, you guys, welcome to April. It's my favorite month of the year because I was born in it. And also, I just love the spring. I've also come to terms with something. God has ordained it that I am simply not allowed to have a peaceful end of pregnancy. That's just it's kind of like a running theme. And also Lent season, be crazy, always for me. It just cannot be.
Always for me.
Thou shalt not. I don't know why. I am afforded no peace. I'm just going to accept that.
That's your brain. Oh, you a social media thought. That's why. All day, all night. Twitter. You cram your brain with so fucking much. Make some grits and take your ass to bed. And get some rest from this internet. So what? And they always blame God. I'm not allowed to have a peaceful. You're not allowing yourself. You shouldn't have a peaceful pregnancy. Twitter's on your brain 24/7.
I feel like right now in my life, I need a YouTuber who's like dedicated to me in the same way.
Like as what? As this guy? Let me guess. I get it. You think, no, ain't nobody crashing out for you? I need a YouTuber dedicated to me like this guy? Press 1. like that guy? You weirdo.
That Britney Spears fan was dedicated to her many moons ago when he made this video. Remember this?
Many moons ago. Bitch, I ain't no moon worshiper.
Leave Britney alone! Please.
Now you want somebody to fight for you and you don't hate it on everybody. You hate it on everybody. Black people, gay people, rich people, poor people, Illuminati, poor people, niggas, thugs, criminal, drug addicts, the drug dealer, everybody. Now nobody gonna come and help you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Press one.
That's what I need right now. I need someone to just go live and be like, leave Candace alone.
I'd rather protect Big U, Debo, because I think you're connected. This ain't no mother. Everybody getting Rico. You, the Rolling 60s, Karen Civil, Mac Miller, Def, everybody. I don't like nobody. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe. I know you want somebody to fight for your little ugly ass, but go ask your little puny ass husband, your little uncircumcised 5-inch penis having ass husband to fight for you because we coming. Press one. Oh, the whole team. Go get your little uncircumcised husband to fight for you. And you know what it is. And press one. Oh, you remind me of them broads who went through Katrina that was talking about they don't need Pookie and Ray Ray. Then Katrina came and swept their head. They like, oh. Now you talking. Now I'll tell you, little weak ass husband who ain't never did nothing in his life. Bro, never had a food stamp. His ass, help me tell your husband get his baby. What is he? A babysitter. Tell your babysitting ass husband to create a YouTube, and he's supposed to do it. Leave my wife alone, but he ain't got no uncircumcised penis, so he set the fuck up. He got a penis like a dog. Press one, they got a penis like monkey. Press one and bears and shit. Press one, hit the like button. You gotta have a penis. Press one. Circumcised to fight, to good fight. I'm like, yeah, get out of here.
Oh, just let her be pregnant.
Hate her.
Please. But no, instead I have you guys. Apparently you're all too emotionally stable to do anything like that. Anyways,
We just don't like you.
True. I got hit by another process server yesterday at my house.
No shit.
With news of another lawsuit.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you guys all about it. Also, I spoke with Olivia Nuzzi, RFK Jr.'s sexting partner, briefly. Interesting.
So what, hater? Go fuck somebody. Stop worrying about what RFK doing. Guess what, everybody? We fucking. I'm fucking. Shut up. I don't care about none of this. So what? Let me tell you who's fucking. Who's sexting. The man is 80 years old. He almost out of here. Leave him alone, Candace. Fucking.
Interesting. I'll tell you about that when we get to the comments. And the Trump administration is basically adopting a BLM position on anti-Semitism. I hate to say it.
Shut up, but I hate to say it. So what?
But I have to say it because it's true.
You the same people you fight for don't made you an enemy combatant, bitch.
And I'm not a sycophant. So let's get started and welcome back to Candace.
Candace, nobody cared that you trying to pretend it's really you. I don't care. That's the only one that's you. You ain't never sung in no choir. Them ain't even the same kids, Candace. Cause see, you on that grid program shit. Just manipulation. Nobody cares. You married the slave master, a Lloyd of London. Huh, George? I'm pregnant all the time. Feel sorry for me.
So obviously you guys know that we do this show live every single day. And just so you know, at the conclusion
This ain't live. It's recorded. Shut up. Kev Gills is the only one live. All they do is lie. Stop lying.
of every episode, I basically unplug my phone from the wall right there. And there's always these random explosions. I just feel like this is the hour where a lot of stuff happens in my life.
Always talking about nonsense before she get to the subpoena. Girl, we don't give a fuck about your Apple Wall charger.
Get to the subpoena.
I'll open a text message and it'll be something about Brigitte Macron or the White House is calling or this or that.
Pentagon baby versus the baby's kids. I told you, it's straight war. This is a Pentagon baby. And look at her. Using all of her psychological war tactics to confuse us. Girl, get to the fucking subpoena.
Or something's happened to the kid at school. It's crazy.
You ain't never dropped your kids off at school. Get back to the subject.
I get stressed about it. Well, yesterday, I unplugged my wall. I unplugged my phone from the wall.
Look, already.
And I see a text message from my husband, and he says, call Noah. Someone tried to serve the house.
I ain't never called Noah. He at the house, baby, breastfeeding. That's one. Her husband at the house. What you doing, baby? What you doing? No jumper wife called him. This nigga George is calling Candace. What you doing? Babe, you need to call Noah right now.
And I've told you guys about Noah before. He's been my lawyer for 5+ years now.
Yes, and your manager, and we know him. He great friends, and he's gay. We believe he's gay, and he's friends with your husband. And before you guys got together, he even knew Noah. They were hanging out. Press one. No, yes, Candace. I believe you have a shady gay husband, boyfriend, percentage-wise, by the stats. He doesn't have any pigmentation. He's a little submissive, a little cornball. Present one. Oh, Lord have mercy.
And he has seen a lot
Go
throughout
ahead.
that time. I'm assuming I have to be his most interesting client because there's just
because you guys are in collusion, you weirdo.
there's no way. I mean, there's just no way that I'm not his most interesting client. Anyways, I see this message from my husband, and I'm just genuinely like, why? Why?
Why? Time to give up the messages for the last 5 years, Noah and Candace.
Less than 5 weeks of pregnancy to go. I'm effectively walking around carrying a bowling ball every single day. Like
It's not a bowling ball. You wouldn't maybe do it. You heard Ace Youngin. Baby, you pregnant? Do it. You 9 months? I don't give a damn, nigga. Do it. Press one. I don't care. You niggas be trying, you niggas be dying. Who cares? So what? Serve them. I don't care. But she's pregnant. Serve them. Press one. Don't give a damn. Maybe she'll have it early. Who gives a shit?
just don't need any more drama. I'm about to go out like an
Then why do you talk shit every damn day about people? Press one. And now you got the drama you was looking for, big you, Candace.
early maternity leave. I'm just going to leave you guys tomorrow, okay? And I'm actually so glad, in retrospect, that I was recording live when this process server came by. Because I'm getting to that, like, angry phase of pregnancy. You know, I just want to beat somebody up right now.
But you can't. You ain't got no squabble. You ain't got no squabble. You're not going to beat anybody up. They'll ragdoll your little ass. Shut up. You're not going to beat nothing up. Give up the phone.
Bad. I just want to go at somebody. And I feel like if I had answered the door...
You want to kill somebody? Look at her face. I told y'all she was a little pretty, little murderous little bro, little demon.
You know, I just want to beat somebody up right now.
I told you because my life is turmoil. And now judgment is at my fucking front door. And the walls are closing in on me. And I just want to run away like me, you. But I'm about to turn around.
Real bad. I just want to go at somebody. And I feel like if I had answered the door, like if it was me, that poor gentleman who was just the messenger would have accidentally been transported into the movie 300, which is like my favorite movie ever. You know, when the messenger comes at the beginning of the movie to deliver news to King Leonidas and his Spartan wife.
But you ain't no king. You're pregnant. Why are you always putting... See, women put them shoulder pads in them clothes. I told y'all, you're not a king, man. You're a woman. Remember? Press 1 and you've been served. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Wife. And the messenger's like playing all friendly but low key. There's a war brewing. Yeah, I'll jog your memory. Take a listen.
Before you speak, Persian, know that in Sparta, everyone, even a king's messenger, is held accountable for the words of his voice. Now, what message do you bring?
She thinks she Roman. Candace thinks she Roman.
And water.
You rode all the way from Persia for earth and water.
Do not be coy or stupid, Persian. You can afford neither in Sparta.
What makes this woman think she can speak among men?
Because only Spartan women give birth to real men.
That was going to be me yesterday, guys. I was literally, this guy, if he had given it to me, I would have said, only Spartan women can give birth to real men. And he would have been like, ma'am, this is Nashville, Tennessee. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I wouldn't have cared because I'm at that point right now. I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends. Anyway. And he would have been like, ma'am, this is Nashville, Tennessee. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I wouldn't have cared because I'm at that point right now. I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends. Anyway, so I ran a poll on Instagram this morning to see if you guys could guess what.
I told you. Candace be on some hoe shit. Told you. How you want to do hood rat stuff with your friends, but you pregnant? See? How you want to do hood rat stuff with your friends, but you're pregnant? This ain't even adding up with y'all little fake ass selves. How you pregnant all of a sudden now? There's a penis rolling around. Nigga pregnant, niggas is this one and that one. Okay.
The lawsuit was pertaining to, and here are the results. Here was first off what I asked. I said, this is a lawsuit pertaining to, and these are the 4 options I gave. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's trial, Harvey Weinstein's upcoming trial, Kanye, yay, and his wife, or Brigitte Macron's penis. All of these things are very real in my life right now. And
I told you.
Here is what you guys came back with. The overwhelming majority thought that it was related. 36% of you thought that it was related to Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's trial. Second place was Brigitte Macron's penis. Then came Harvey Weinstein, and last place was
Kanye. Was what Kevin said. Kanye. Press 1. Kanye. Press 1. Kanye. 8% got the worst. Because that's what we get, the worst. But guess what?
Yay. Well, guess what, guys? The correct answer was yay. I am being subpoenaed for 5 years of text messages between myself and the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
I told you.
In a lawsuit which has been filed by a former employee of his named Trevor Phillips.
It's over.
And the specific words and or messages, and by the way, 5 years is a long window. It's a very long time. We learned this in the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively lawsuit, okay? Like, it's a wide net. And they're like, well, we need to see if you have any messages that are pertaining to or contain the following words. I am not kidding. This is the real email.
Oh, yes.
That Noah then forwarded to me after our conversation. It says, we received the attached document subpoena in the Trevor Phillips versus Yeezy, blah, blah, blah. They are looking for the following subjects in any communication from the last 5 years, okay? The Jewish religion or people, Jews, anti-Semitism, black people, African Americans, Nazism, the N-word.
Come on. Press 1. You see that? Say it again. I told you this was coming.
The N-word, and they're not clear on which word that is.
Oh,
yes. A lot of N-words.
Say it again.
Or contain the following words. I am not kidding. This is the real email.
This is why she tried to change her content up, and now she's more black. They think they smart. But no, you're not smart. It's too late.
That Noah then forwarded to me after
it's too late. Apologize.
Conversation. It says, we received the attached document subpoena in the Trevor Phillips versus Yeezy, blah, blah, blah.
We need to see.
They are looking for the following subjects in any communication from the last 5 years, okay? The Jewish religion or people, Jews, anti-Semitism, black people, African Americans, Nazism, the N-word, and they're not clear on which word that is.
That's
a lot of N-words.
No.
Is it nice?
You know what it is.
Is it near?
You know.
I don't know what word they're talking about.
It's the word.
Lawsuits filed against Ye, Yeezy LLC, the Donda Academy. Lawyers who have filed suit against Ye, Yeezy LLC, the Donda Academy. Hitler, the swastika emblem.
I told you.
The Holocaust and or the slurs.
That's
BITCH's hose. And then the P word.
That's how you really talk.
P-word,
pussy.
Plural too.
No, pussy and penis. Press 1 because you're a little nasty, wretched one. We save you in the spiritual realm for last. We save people like you for last. We looking for all them words that they couldn't possibly believe you be up to, Candace. See, what y'all don't know about Candace, I can see through this goddamn computer what type of demon this is. So when you come up with Blexit, but it's really Vector 90. And I know The Nipsey curse continues with your retarded ass, you and that weak ass, funny looking ass police officer, Officer Tatum, who's no longer a police officer because he out of shape and eat donut. And press one, he couldn't keep up no more. Press one. How they came up with this Karen Civil shit, peep game though. Peep game, watch the little demon.
So I call Noah and I'm exasperated. Okay. I say, what is this lawsuit about? Why am I being asked to do this task? This feels like a fishing expedition. And he tells me that there's this former employee of Kanye's.
It is a fishing. Let me tell you a secret. This is how it starts. Oh, Candace, you just don't know what you're in, do you?
Who is a black man who is suing Kanye for racism against black people because he says that Kanye treated black people worse than he treated the white people.
Facts.
And asked to do this task. This feels like a fishing expedition. And he tells me that there's this former employee of Kanye's who is a black man who is suing Kanye for racism against black people because he says that Kanye treated black people worse than he treated the white people. I'm just telling you guys what I was told, okay?
Oh.
And also, as one component of this lawsuit...
And then remember, White Lives Matter? Remember this? I've told you what they was on. They're on white supremacy. And they were trying to use a false sense of Jesus and all of this. But they was really up to... Kanye was following the scripts of Candace Owens. That's what I was saying the whole time. Candace Owens is the one who did that. Go ahead.
This former employee is alleging that Kanye also used a lot of anti-Jewish rhetoric in his presence. Still unclear of why I would be drafted into this lawsuit. I've never been an employee of Kanye, an employer of Kanye. And I just want to read you guys, just so you understand how not real my life is, I just want to read you guys directly from this filing, just a little portion of what's going on here, okay? This is what Trevor Phillips has lived through. And the challenge that I'm going to give you guys right now is nobody's allowed to laugh at this because this is a serious lawsuit that I'm being drafted into.
So why you
this
say
is what happened?
Why are you saying this? Why are you saying nobody's allowed? You're a little antagonist. That's why you're gonna fail. Because you want people to laugh. You reverse psychologist, which you. But guess what? We're gonna laugh. Because we're gonna show the judge how you're using the internet. Exactly how you're using it.
Phillips.
So haha.
Phillips arrived to the exclusive and intimate Nobu Hotel in Malibu, California, around 9:40 p.m. The hotel staff greeted Phillips, asked him to wait in the lobby, and that Kanye was on his way. After about 20 minutes, Kanye appeared alone, wearing a black jacket and holding a black mask in his hand. It was the same outfit Kanye wore a day or two earlier during his interview with InfoWars conspiracist Alex Jones. The hotel staff escorted Phillips and Kanye to a small hotel room. Phillips, contemplating the strangeness of the circumstances, sat in a chair while Kanye opened the blinds out to the Pacific Ocean. Without a word said by either of them, Philip listened to the ocean waves while Kanye took his shoes off and sat on the bed. You're not gonna believe what happens next. Suddenly, Ye grabbed the hotel phone and sternly told the operator, "I asked you to put on Batman. Come put on Batman now." Phillips remained quiet and baffled. A few moments later, the Nobu hotel staff arrived and they put on the Batman, starring Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz. Kanye lowered the volume to 0, and he and Phillips watched the movie in total silence. After a long and awkward silence, Kanye finally spoke again. Turning his attention back to Phillips, he began an unprovoked and bigoted rant attacking Jewish people, referencing the stereotype dating back to the Middle Ages that Jews are miserly, Kanye opined. "These Jews are greedy." With sincerity, he professed, "I hate Jewish people." Rather than recognizing or repenting for his public remarks, he shifted blame on his misfortune to others. He said, quote, "Adidas did me wrong," end quote. Okay, so.
Yes, they did, Kanye. And you did too. And guess what? You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to talk racist when you're an employer or any of this. I don't understand what's funny. You're not allowed to even conduct yourself. You must conduct yourself. There's a professional side to commerce. You know that employees or workers or slaves have civil rights. That's the thing I don't get is why people pretend like you can do this while employing people. You can't.
Oh,
her husband is the one that did Kanye wrong at the bank. Remember?
No, some people
didn't we break that down? Kanye West and her don't even get along because Candace's own husband got over on. We'll talk about that.
The comments are asking if this is an April Fool's joke. No, this is not April Fool's. This is the lawsuit, a piece of a lawsuit that I'm being drafted into.
Yes.
I was not in this hotel room. I did not watch the Batman. I did not watch him yell at the staff about the Batman. In fact, I have not even seen this Batman. I've never seen this Batman
It's
in
not
my
about Batman in your life.
And I will say, small part of me thinks that making somebody watch a movie on silent and not saying a word is a little bit of a power move. A little bit power move, but I have nothing to do with this. So I said, Noah, I'm tired. Please get me out of this. I'm tired. I'm fat. Everybody just needs to chill. Okay.
You're not fat. Why are you creating? You look no different than you did when you was a month or never pregnant. You just look like the same one. You're just saying things.
And there has to be some legal argument that holds court that seems somewhat valid. Some Latin term that we can use called quid pro Kanye. I feel like that's a plea that I could make, meaning yay. And I find it completely
You trying to get out of this legal? No, ma'am.
Strange because
you trying to use political jargon? Quid pro quo. No, quid pro yay. No. We're in there. Messages, sister, is over for you. We need all messages because you were the one orchestrating this. You and your little peasant of a husband was trying to rob Kanye. Press one of you sitting in front of this media like you wasn't doing so, and I love every bit of it. I love when they play ignorant or they're so powerful in media and their chat rooms gonna help them when the strong arm of justice come hit their ass upside the head. None of that shit matters. None of those comment sections who pumped your ass up to keep going. None of that shit matters.
The thing that Ye is known for, like the idea that you need to have access to 5 years of my text messages.
Look.
To know what Kanye West thinks is absurd.
No, it's not.
That is exactly what he's known for, constantly telling people what he thinks.
No, stop putting it off on Kanye. It came from you, Candace. Damn, y'all heard her. Stop believing these people. I do this as therapeutic relief. Support my therapeutic relief right there on my Cash App. Because this is senseless. That's why I don't have no attachments to these people. Oh, no. Why she look scared now? Why are you scared?
The one person who actually, because the thing that Ye is known
She
for.
doing that Wack 100 thing. Man, that's Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon is known for this. This is all best one. No, Kanye became your crash dummy. He fell for you. I don't know if you fucked him. I don't know what you did. But guess what? The spell, the little curse, the trident is broken. Let's go.
Like the idea that you need to have access to 5 years of my text messages.
That's right.
To know what Kanye West thinks is absurd.
Yes.
That is exactly what he's known for, constantly telling people what he thinks.
All the way back then. Go ahead.
He's the one person who actually can't just keep the thoughts in his head and he just says it. There's no decorum. He just says exactly what he thinks. You want to find out what he thinks about Jewish people? You can go to his Twitter feed. You want to find out.
Wow, what a friend.
What Kanye thinks, you can go to what he's wearing, okay? Have you guys ever, by the way, actually seen...
If y'all hear noise, there's a bunch of kids outside playing soccer and a bunch of other things. Y'all stay focused.
Kanye in a court hearing. I don't know if you've ever seen this before because his decorum does not change in the presence of a judge. It's just real footage of Kanye West at a deposition in which he decided he was just going to be on his phone. Take a listen.
I see that you're looking down at probably a device. Are you on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask as a ground rule that you not be on your phone during the exam. Can we agree to that?
Well, is that legally what it should be?
I'm not going to advise you as to the law. That's why your lawyers are here. But that is my ground rule for the deposition, consistent with California law, that you need to be present, focused on the examination, and not on a device.
Talking to Candace.
Genius.
Talking to Candace.
In order to focus on this bullshit, I need to be on a phone.
It's real. This is all real. None of this is an April Fool's joke. So I just was like, whatever plea we have to make, as in, like, if you want to know what Kanye thinks, just ask him.
No.
Okay, you don't need anybody's messages. This is like, you're spending way too much money on this. He's currently walking around wearing a Black Klansman hoodie and a swastika chain. He just sat down for an interview with DJ Academics, and here is what he had to say.
How you doing, brother? Good, chill. My security camera, man. Kept it light. Kept it light, man. Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
This is like beyond silly.
So, have you worn this out in public?
What I tell you? Academics, Kanye, Wack 100. You see? Candace. Karen Civil of YouTube.
Nah, you know the funny thing is I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like they would put me in the hospital for my outfit, so.
Again, you don't need to draft anyone into this lawsuit to know exactly what it is that Kanye West thinks. Anyways, while Noah is working to get me out of this absurd request I have nothing to do with, I do not know who Trevor Phillips is. I was not there. I did not watch The Batman, okay? I did not watch The Batman. I thought, though, while I received this, it might be a perfect time for me to formally address why I never discuss Ye in the media. Mm-hmm. Now that the media is not demanding that I respond, I'll actually respond to it. And one of the reasons is because the media has demanded it. You guys will never really know. Actually, you might when I was Sunday write an autobiography. But what I was put through in my personal life when Ye tweeted DEFCON 3, it was insane. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah, and you were trying to say Kanye he just meant this and remember?
And basically having my entire livelihood and life threatened on the basis of a tweet that I did not send.
But you didn't have to send? You were the one validating it and out here like Kanye and this is America and this one and no, you can't play foolish.
That I was not present for when somebody sent it, being told this was like life or death if I did not respond. And it put me, I was in such a bad place about it because I'm not a person that believes.
Oh my goodness, she will send you to prison forever. See the way she's just making this up.
And it put me, I was in such a bad place about it because I'm not a person that believes in betraying a friend or I guess hanging a friend out to dry when literally.
Oh, shut the fuck up. We have so many videos of the complete opposite.
Every single person in the world was commenting on Ye, canceling Ye.
So that's why you let delusional people live in their delusion. Don't do nothing. Let them lie. So when they run into the wall and then realize there's four corners and they've been boxed in, they ain't got nowhere to run.
Or whatever. And then this miracle happened in the form of Dr. Ben Carson and I had just scheduled to interview him. I was working at Daily Wire at the time, and he just went into this diatribe about slave culture and speaking about how, and this was not related to Kanye West, but he was speaking about how.
Didn't you just go on a rant on Jewish people? Yes.
There was this system on the plantations where they constantly tried to divide people and get them to realize that their worth, even though they were all slaves, was better because you were like a slave in the field or you were a slave in the house.
Shut the fuck up. The Lloyds of London were slave trade and you married them. Shut the fuck up.
And it gave me the courage to get through that situation without having to issue a sentence that they wanted so desperately and sadistically. He was losing everything, Adidas, but they were like, no, we need you to add on top of it. And then I fast forwarded a year from
Oh, she's really just running her fucking mouth.
Having to issue a sentence.
She's trying to come up with a theory on how she even became a spokesperson with Ye and how. I hear you. Yeah, right.
House, and it gave me the courage to get through that situation without having to issue a sentence that they wanted so desperately and sadistically. He was losing everything, Adidas, but they were like, no, we need you to add on top of it.
That's right.
And then I fast forwarded a year from that, and there was this remarkable whiplash when I was being told that Kanye's tweet about DEF CON 3 was the most severe, horrific, terrible thing that could possibly happen, which it was a word. These were words. And then a year later, after October 7th happened, and Bibi Netanyahu literally executed DEF CON 3, I would say actually DEF CON 1 on Palestinians, that same exact media that was going to cancel me for refusing to comment on Ye's tweet were now...
How you gonna cancel you for refusing a comment? Candace, you only important in your own brain. Okay. You a blow up broad. Shut the fuck up. This is so self-centered.
Outgoing, okay, no, but you're not even allowed to comment on actual violence. So words are violence, but violence is not actually violence in this context. And if you show any emotion or any, a heart toward dead Palestinian kids, then we're going to cancel you. So it was just crazy. It was maddening to me to have seen how quickly
Candace
the media
Owens
had
does
switched.
that to antagonize, to make herself feel like she's the one being hated. All of them do the same damn thing. Candace Owens don't care nothing about no Palestinian kids. She would only bring up Palestinian kids to get at Jews to attack her so she'd look good in front of this camera for black people. Get the fuck out of here, Candace. I don't give a damn.
Up and go, oh, this is so different. But then there's another element of this that to me has always felt like sheer deflection, meaning that the reason that I believe that they are constantly pursuing me speaking out against Kanye is because
pursuing you speaking out against Kanye. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. No, you are not speaking out against Kanye. No. No. They're not against you speaking out against Ye. You're so full of shit. And I had to get up here tonight.
And there's another element of this that to me has always felt like sheer deflection, meaning that the reason that I believe that they are constantly pursuing me speaking out against Kanye is because the things that Kanye has exposed, which I believe to be quite brave, are not issues that they want actually touched. So I've heard people say, oh, Candace, it's the hypocrisy. You said LeBron James should speak out on Diddy. Yeah, LeBron James was at the Diddy parties, okay? There are people drafting his name into lawsuits saying that he was there. He is on film saying there ain't no party like a...
Excuse me. Kanye was with Jay and Diddy. Where in your brain are you? It's like saying Mace wasn't at Kanye's house with a dildo stuck on the sink. And who told us that? Cameron, the person sitting right next to him. Press 1. See? It never makes sense.
Diddy party. And now you have all of these victims coming out and saying, this is what happened to me. I was drugged. You have all of this evidence that this is what they're handing out at Diddy's parties, all right? This is being trialed criminally in the courts. It's not hearsay. And LeBron James's silence really bothers me on that. I have not been present. I was not present whenever this...
He don't got to speak on that. Well, Diddy's his friend. He don't got to speak on it. For your amusement. He don't got to speak on it.
My movie was played. People are like, are you going to comment on what his wife is wearing? I've never even met Bianca Censori. So it feels like you're trying to draft me into everything Kanye says and does. And I'm not interested in it. Because
get the fuck out of here.
When I was actually interested in discussing that was of import to me, something that was of import for me, the media ignored it. And I will forever, I want to be very clear, I will forever respect Ye for what I believe he did, what I know he did, which was him revealing a sinister Hollywood government type MK Ultra program.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This woman sat up here and ruined this man. Do you hear me? And got these trolls on internets and are participating in the most mind control shit you can do. Candace Owens. Her and her husband in that faulty bank of hers, in which Andrew Tate, the human trafficking suspect, and Kanye West and Parler, do y'all remember those deals? They fucked Kanye over. Do you understand? And it's coming out. That's why they want those messages.
Which almost killed him, okay? The media has ignored this for so long, and as everybody calls him crazy and comments on what is going on, you are forgetting that Kanye came and provided evidence that they were, and as we have now learned, and we have learned about the MK Ultra program, we have read
We already knew about MK Ultra programs, but that applies to Universe 25. Press 1. You little celebrities trying to, use every conspiracy to protect yourself. Get out of town. He was with Weinstein and Epsteins of the world, just like all the rest of them.
Chaos, as we reflect on JFK, as we reflect on RFK, Kanye came out and said, this happened to me. The cocktail of drugs, they tried to make me go crazy. When I came out and said that I supported Donald Trump.
Get the fuck out of here. We're talking about Epstein and hip hop.
Go find clips of Ye before that, before they put him in the hospital. And after they put him in the hospital.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Okay.
And then learn or ask yourself why it is that Harley Pasternak, who is involved in psychiatrics, we're going to get to all of that. And when Kanye presented a text message where he was threatening him, saying, I will take you to La La Land, that we ignored that. Why did we ignore somebody exposing?
Who is we? We are regular people. Shut the fuck up, Candace. We got kids. You see these ghetto-ass kids outside making all this goddamn noise during everybody got things to do, Candace. Okay? We're relying on justice. If this is true, justice shall take effect. But Tracy asked one important thing. Why is she deflecting? Thank you. Thank you. Because she's good, huh, Tracy? She's very good at what she does. So why is she deflecting? Because she has to get to the point. So she's going to drag it out. Now listen to her.
A plausible CIA MK Ultra design that is still happening.
The Illuminati, huh, Tracy? The Illuminati and the MK Ultra and this one and that one.
In Hollywood. We talked about what happened to Britney Spears. I think she got that full treatment. I think they quite literally drugged her out of her mind. And I think that they got damn close with Kanye. And
ma'am, Kim Kardashian of podcasting. Let's go.
Still recall.
Get the fucking messages.
And he is telling us over and over again who did this to him, as well as providing textual evidence. So I don't really care for people to deflect about what his wife is wearing until we address
all the deflecting you're doing.
Messages that Kanye revealed to the world that no one wants to speak about.
No, we're going to release the messages you don't want to speak about. Come on.
I'm going to remind you of that. Tucker Carlson did a brilliant monologue on that when he was back on Fox.
Man, we don't want to hear about it. Who did a monologue about nothing. Balance of paid already.
What Harley Pasternak said and what the threat was and what the media ignored. So this is a little long, but I think that you guys need to remember it. Take a listen.
So in the run-up to this week's midterm elections,
This is good, huh? Hey, you guys, look over here. Look at this one.
Celebrities out there campaigning for Democratic candidates all over the country.
Look at Candace.
You probably saw them. Actors, singers, TikTok personalities, all doing their part for the Democratic Party.
But you got to go through this shit to get to why is she deflecting so much? There's a lead up. And I think that's what she's doing.
Surprised by this. It's normal. Pop culture figures always support Democrats. Every single one of them. But have you ever wondered why all of these supposedly creative people reach exactly the same conclusion every time? They're all on the same page. How could that happen? It's an interesting question. We don't know the answer, but you should consider what happened when one of the most famous singers in the world broke with the herd. On November 19th, 2016, a week and a half after Donald Trump won the presidential election, Kanye West, now known as Ye, held a concert in Sacramento. Most people in the audience were, of course, young people and presumably Hillary Clinton voters and presumably deeply disappointed by her loss a week and a half before.
Facts.
So in the middle of the show, West stopped performing and started talking about politics. Google lied to you, he said, by suggesting to its users that Hillary was going to win. Quote, Facebook lied to you. I'm not here to massage you with a fake truth telling you that Hillary's going to win over and over and over. You were lied to by Google. You were lied to by Mark Zuckerberg. Middle America, West continued, showed you how they felt. Well, at this point, some of the audience began to boo, but West kept going. He complimented Donald Trump repeatedly. At one point, he used the phrase, "Make America Great Again." It was, to put it mildly, not the kind of thing you normally hear at a rap concert. And then, 2 days later, Kanye West was in the hospital. Well, at the house of his family's exercise trainer, a man called Harley Pasternak, West apparently suffered some kind of mental break. Pasternak called an ambulance to pick him up. West was taken away, and then he was sedated with at least 7 different psychiatric medications, including benzodiazepines, lithium, sleeping pills, and olanzapine. News reports suggested that West had experienced a profound psychiatric episode. He'd gone completely off the deep end. He'd gone crazy, and they've been saying that ever since. West, over time, though, told a very different story. In his telling, after what he'd said on stage in Sacramento, Harley Pasternak was trying to shut him up. Pasternak, he said, was not simply a trainer, but instead an agent of ideological control. Pasternak's job was to keep West from straying from the script, and he's willing to use powerful drugs to do it. That's what he said. But very few people took that claim seriously. In fact, it was exactly the kind of thing a crazy person would say. My trainer drugged me into submission. He's trying to make me into a zombie. Right. Sure he did. Have another olanzapine shot, Kanye. You look tired.
Now, this guy here is very, very conspicuous.
So that's where the story stood until the other day. Nobody believed Kanye West. Then West posted something remarkable on Twitter, which for some reason virtually all of American media...
They want all the niggas like Kanye, drugged up, fucked up.
...ignored, which is odd because media outlets are not usually in the business of
When Kanye finally came to, he was mad at everybody.
...ignoring remarkable things, but they did. And what he posted was a picture of a text exchange that he had had with Harley Pasternak. Pasternak was explaining that West had better stop saying, quote, crazy stuff. In other words, he'd better get back on script, or else he would be severely punished. Quote, second option, if you don't shut up, quote, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. End quote. Try, if you can, to imagine a more sinister threat than that, a more chilling threat than that. Do what I say, or I will turn your brain to mush. I will destroy your relationship with your own children.
Listen.
I will send you back to, quote, zombie land
Facts.
forever. Effectively, I'll kill you. Now, keep in mind, this is from West.
Drive you crazy. Because I'm a handler. Press 1. Because I'm a handler. And you need to be under control. You see? Because I'm a handler. Huh. Huh. I bet you this guy is probably 5'11". No. This guy here is going to be 6 feet tall. I guarantee it. He's going to be a tall one. Yeah, a handler. Yep. Ask me how I know. We'll get to it.
West from straying from the script, and he's willing to use powerful...
Yeah. You can tell a lot by a person's eyes. You feel me?
Exactly. Well, according to his bio, Harley Pasternak, who is not denied writing these texts, once worked for the Canadian military, where he participated in experiments that measured the effect of various drugs on the human mind.
This guy is the one. This is the guy. This guy here is the handler, and put you under. You fellas better be careful of these women out here. I'm telling y'all, these witches these so-called witches, just women who are handlers, y'all be looking at why loose cannon is messed up, because they're in this world.
Is
and
that
and the women know it. The women know it. Press 1. And this is, I'm gonna go, this guy right here. This guy right here is a handler, for sure. You can tell by the messages, but I want to say so much more.
But very few people took that claim seriously. In fact, it was exactly the kind of thing a crazy person would say. My trainer drugged me into submission. He's trying to make me into a zombie. Right. Sure he did. Have another olanzapine shot, Kanye. You look tired. So that's where the story stood until the other day. Nobody believed Kanye.
A whole army of psychological gaslighters.
West. Then West posted something remarkable on Twitter, which for some reason virtually all of American media ignored, which is odd because media outlets are not usually in the business of ignoring remarkable things, but they did. And what he posted was a picture of a text exchange that he had had with Harley Pasternak. Pasternak was explaining that West had...
See, these are the ones that give your kids the pills to say you ADHD. But check this out. You don't see the similarities? You don't hear what he's saying? I'll get you, nigga. And I'll turn your whole family against you. Press 1. You will be in a psychiatric home when I'm finished with you, and everybody you know will be turned against you.
Pasternak, who was not denied writing these texts, once worked for the Canadian military, where he participated in experiments that measured the effect of various drugs on
Told you. For the who military? For the Canadian military. Who did I say Candace remind me? Never mind.
Exactly. Well, according to his bio...
Canadian. Who were the Canadian military? Huh? 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 I told you it's a war. The Canadian military. Exactly. Exactly.
Harley Pasternak, who was not denied writing these texts, once worked for the Canadian military, where he participated in experiments that measured the effect of various drugs on the human mind.
See?
Is that training relevant to this story? We don't know. We do know that based on this text exchange, which again, Harley Pasternak has not said is untrue or fake, on the basis of that, law enforcement agencies definitely ought to be looking very closely at Harley Pasternak, who, by the way, apparently has dozens of other celebrity clients, some of whom seem to be out there campaigning. Based on these texts, this looks like a crime. Why is no one investigating it? The fact that no one is investigating it tells you a lot.
And so I want to be very clear that I have had conversations with Ye about what was done to him in that hospital, and I will never turn my back on him. I think he did one of the bravest things in the world. I think...
What happened to him in hospital? What do you mean you'll never turn me back on? What are you talking about?
He survived, and a real effort to give him a cocktail of drugs to make him clinically insane. Mm-hmm. And we know that this cocktail of drugs exists. We know about Dr. Jolly West.
So why would you try to take his money and put it in the bank? Why is your husband trying to sell a highly medicated person parlor? Why? Wow, I was right the whole fucking time, Candace.
You know about the CIA MK Ultra program, and for those of you that are a part of my book club and have
running these, the government, and they get a conspiracy, and you know, but you're a part of that ring. You know what they do. You're mixing MK Ultra and all of these things with Hollywood handlers and people who need to be under control.
Red Chaos, you understand how real that is. Yeah, that's just where I stand on it. And so you were asking me if Kanye was ever the same after Harley Pasternak got to him and institutionalized him. No, obviously.
So why would you do that? You just said openly admitted. Give up the text. You're openly admitted he's highly sedated. And if they're doing that to him on that end, then you're trying to rob him, in my opinion.
Kanye changed, but Kanye remembered.
You're trying to rob Kanye. and you're helping him with all of that rhetoric of anti-Jewish hate because he's highly sedated on drugs, and he's wigging out like all these people and the Jews and this one, but it's really this guy, this Hollywoodish style, and there's many players, many circles within circles. Okay, so everybody's doing their job. They're doing that, and what are you doing? You're on the other end, hey, highly sedated person that's going through psychological trauma. Hey, what if we move all your money over here and press one? Let's go.
Here's what happened to him.
It's not Disneyland. It's just really taking advantage of a person who's highly sedated, or maybe somebody you drugged up, and you're triggering because under the drug you're you're not yourself. So that's what she's doing, but there's multiple roles in that. If he's doing that, for what? To rob him, so they can get him on the other end and being custodians over his estate. And that's exactly, press one, what they were trying to do.
And the media, I believe, hates him because of that very reason, because Kanye has been telling people for years that Harley Pasternak is not just a gym trainer. And no one knows any gym trainer that texts you and threatens to institutionalize you and take you away from your kids that formerly worked for the military. Speaking of his celeb clients, just showing you some on his website here. That's a lot of people to be training at the gym. Everyone from Gwyneth Paltrow to Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry. Man, what's this guy's gym routine for someone with military?
You can fall down the Illuminati rabbit hole of all of these people are taking advantage of. No, you can do that if you want to. And go on dreaming with this psychological peasant, this conspiracy nut. Press one. These are adults who, whether they want to or not, is doing what they want to do. There's celebrities who take their ass home. Go back and go home to their husband and this one and that one. But you're focused on these people that you got here. Oh, yeah, man, the Illuminati did all this. Well, who are you? Because you just quit the Daily Wire, remember? You worked for them. So stop it.
Harry training. I mean, literally.
And why are we deflecting? We
could scroll forever and you could just see how many A-listers he manages at the gym.
Okay.
Some who I can't imagine have that great of a workout routine. And it really does make you wonder why we are always getting the same things said out of Hollywood.
Why don't you go to bed? You're pregnant.
But there are some clients that have always struck me as odd. You know, Harley Pasternak has also had a lot of clients who have died. Yeah, you know, in strange circumstances. Brittany Murphy, do you remember her? She died back in 2009, collapsed in the bathroom of her home, and she was found unconscious. She was then transported to the hospital. She was extremely young when she died. The autopsy results say that she died of pneumonia and iron deficiency. Okay. Pasternak claimed that.
Stop appealing to my Illuminati side and get to whose body turned up around you.
Brittany's husband, who then died shortly thereafter as well, had hired him to work with Brittany Murphy. So that's interesting. Then Mac Miller, I don't know if you remember, the 26-year-old rapper who died also of an accidental drug overdose.
Now, whose artist is this? Huh? Who artist is this? Who manages Karen Civil? You Karen Civil look-alike? You Karen Civil by day, Candace Owens by night look-alike? Press one. You male business suit wearing, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? Mac Miller. Mac Miller died when? When? Think about this. Think about it. When was all this happening? Okay. Wasn't Karen Civil with Nip? Okay.
Pasternak had told.
Remember on that movie, on that video, he looked like he was real skinny. They were drugging him. Don't you get it? They were drugging him.
Told Page 6 that he was just about to see Miller. Miller was just about to walk into his studio on the day that he died. He said, quote, I was mid-session with someone expecting him to show up about 45 minutes later. One of the ladies who works with me walked in with a kind of blank look on her face and held up her phone, and there was the news release about Miller's death. And then there's Aaron Carter to connect the dots with you, because this one has always bothered me the most. On the very day that Kanye West tweeted out Harley Pasternick's tweets, Aaron Carter responded to Kanye West. You can see that date on November 3rd. Responded to that text message that Kanye shared, and he said, yo, Kanye, let's talk man to man.
Yes. Wow, that sounds like a, hey, let's talk man to man, champ.
They never had the opportunity to talk because
why?
Because less than 48 hours later, Aaron Carter was found dead.
Where?
He died at his home in Lancaster, California.
That's right, in Lancaster, California. What's in Lancaster? Wack 100. Kanye. Wait. You don't get it. You don't get it. What's in Lancaster? You forgot. You forgot. Kanye, who's in Lancaster? So this guy tells Kanye, let's talk man to man. And if Kanye said, yeah, who is Kanye taking with him to deal with these issues? Get the fuck out of here. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, Kevin, get the fuck out of here. Oh, yes. Get the fuck out of here, Mr. Gillespie. Don't say that. Kev got the mind. You just can't continue. Everybody's busted, bro. Everybody's getting RICO, bro. Everybody's phone is coming out, bro. Then y'all gonna see how she ended up with Vector 90's Blexit. Press One, a nonprofit for black people to go from Democrat to conservative, but the whole time hating black people on the internet with Officer Tatum using up all the money as a slush. Never mind, we gonna get into that first thing in the morning. I just want you to let you know, I was right the whole time.
At the age of 34, and his body was found in a bathtub by his housekeeper.
Who did that? The Illuminati Candace?
And the LA County Medical Examiner.
Let's get to the fucking why they want your shit.
Examiner's coroner, and you guys know if you're reading Chaos that what they rule these deaths means absolutely nothing compared to what the facts are, but that it was just accidental. He drowned after he wanted to speak to Kanye West about the Harvey Pasternick text messages.
That's crazy because Ray J, you know who died in the bathtub? Whitney Houston, you evil wrench, you. With your fucking makeup to make it look like your lips are getting fatter. Get the fuck out of here, Candace. Get the fuck out of here. Whitney Houston, Ray J and them. You see how valid Kev make you think first? You gotta think. We talking star whackers and shit. Right? All right then. I told you put on your garments of shield and get ready to fight the good fight. Where you at? Where you at? I'm strolling up my chat room chat right now to see where they at. I'm fighting a good fight right now. Right now. Right now. So all that I'm with you, what that mean? When I gave you all the things to fight the good fight, I gave you all the answers. You're supposed to be right here, right next to me, fighting this fight. Press one, like Lord of the Rings. You just got a person that's fighting a good fight. But where they at? Press one. Everything that I've brought up, everything that I taught over this fucking internet, all these years, where you at? Where the good fight? Press one. Hit the like button. You know, man, you gonna try to embarrass us in front of ladies. You goddamn right. Put in too much motherfucking work. You goddamn right. You gonna be embarrassed in front of them. Because when it's time to fight and put on a show, you ain't even gonna have your garments on. By then, the fight is over. Bet you try to celebrate. Facts. fight. Kev don't ran through it. Kev don't ran through them.
Harley Pasternak, pardon me. Quite stunning stuff, quite amazing stuff. So I wanted to share that with you because it has bothered me spiritually.
Unknown caller.
That people continue to attack Kanye and to attack him. And
Press one. G tripping. Hold up.
to call him crazy without listening to his version of events that he has told many times about who and what made him crazy, who hospitalized him, threatened him, and gave him a cocktail of medicine. Like I said, when you read that book, you understand that Jolly West, quite literally, as a part of a CIA program, said that they had successfully found
I
a cocktail of drugs.
accidentally hung up as I was finding my phone. If you want to call back, feel free to do so. KevRow, 424-209-9506.
Which could give people mental illnesses. If they needed them to forget something, needed them to stop doing something.
Told you, forget something, stop doing something.
They could just give them a cocktail of drugs and that would be over.
You make them a drink and they'll forget everything.
And now I would like to draw your attention to Harley Pasternak's 2019 interview that he gave to Escape Fitness discussing his military training and the impact of drugs.
Ma'am, why are you press one? Got a call from Canada. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air, what up?
Hey, it's Brittany.
Brittany, you're on the air, what's up?
Not much. So one thing that Candace Owens and Wack 100 has in common is that they just blatantly put hits out on people live on the air, and nobody cares. Everybody's just like, it is what it is, it's whatever. But I find it interesting how every person is connected in one way or another when it comes to podcasting and media. And so this public relations handling media and propagating.
I called that shit. I seen it through his eyes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I seen it in his eyes. You feel me?
And you said it, yep.
Yeah, I know. I knew you was gonna call too. Because I seen it in his eyes. You see?
Mm-hmm.
You see? I've never seen him. But the eyes never lie.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. KevRow. Press one. Of course, there's nothing else to say. The whole call was to distort and distract from these beautiful eyes, these so common eyes. Press one. Ooh. It was all a setup, a psychological program. We was right. We was right. I knew they would know. I would recognize those psychological eyes. Reminds me of the program on the Manchurian Candidate, where the guy remembers the psychological doctors, although they're playing different roles. You see them, and it's just something so familiar. All of the stuff of the past from Theodore Roosevelt that we play, I can look right now and say, I've seen these eyes in my life. That's what I'm saying. They're caught, family. Okay. I've seen these eyes before in my life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ruski.
Media as a person
That's
who
what
hated
I just told her. And what? Yeah. I've seen this eyes before.
my own race because I was saying that I will never accept racial supremacy. I will
I told you I was a victim.
never accept ethnic supremacy, even if it's Black people, even if it's my own people, okay? I just won't accept it. That's just the reality. And now we're arriving at that exact same thing happening. It's not happening under Biden. It's not happening under Obama. It's happening under Trump, okay? And it is under the guise of fighting anti-Semitism.
She just want to be hateful. She just has to be hateful. That's a shame that this has come to this point where you just got to be hateful
on college campuses, and that this is an epidemic. And you've got the Human Health Secretary, RFK Jr., saying, oh, we have to declare this an epidemic. And what we're really talking about is people voicing opinions against Israel's policies on blowing up Palestinian kids. You can accept that or you cannot accept that. It is just the reality. And if you don't understand how close we are inching to them destroying free speech, and once speech goes, everything else goes, then you need to start paying attention. They are redefining anti-Semitism to even be parts of the Bible. They are saying that it is anti-Semitism, and the Trump administration is pushing this on college campuses, to even suggest that a Jewish person might be more loyal to Israel than they are to America. That's totally plausible. It's totally plausible that a Black person in America might be more loyal to Uganda than they are to America. Look at that. That is like, why are we redefining this? Portions of the Bible. I mean, it's getting crazy. So I want to show you this Senate hearing. So they had another Senate hearing, like the one that I showed up on, except this one, it was on anti-Semitism on college campuses. And I want you to listen to what this rabbi got up and said as he called.
This is what got Kanye in trouble. Because you actually work for people. You actually employ people. You feel me? Nobody want to be involved in this. You're advertising and you don't got this yay and these shoes and this stuff, and then you go off into this political rant, this communist manifesto regime where you get coached by this ideological insurgent in your whole life. Your whole life. Press 1. That's why I started that series, The American Nazis. They must be purged from this society. Fake Black Republicans and all of this YouTube jargon and this woman hate, all this shit, you guys are terrorists. Terrorists. That's what you become. They was trying to make me a terrorist. No, these is terrorists. Their ideologies fueled that little black boy to do what he did. It's terrorism. Nazi and black Nazi, I bring up black Nazis, and Kanye, never mind. But that's the state of the world. That's fighting the good fight. You feel me? I'm not just a YouTuber. No, I use this as my decompression, to have a little conversation with the people. You know, a lot of people took that for granted. But yeah, I'm not doing that any longer. No, because when it's time to fight the fight, who gonna show up and fight the Nazis? Kevin? Who gonna show up and fight the Nazis? Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie. You gotta have a law. You gotta have a spiritual moral compass. And you gotta want to put on the full armor of God and go to war against American Nazis. War. All this propaganda and hate. This shit is all this statistical breakdown on why you should hate yourself. This woman converted and hated on George Floyd. He had a counterfeit 20. She gave every reason why the white daring officer should have put his knee and hands around that man's throat and choked him out, and it didn't matter. His life meant nothing. Don't even try these little games. You are co-sponsor of American terrorism. And that's what we want to see. Is it true? Have you been doing this? What about your bank? You know damn well know it's phishing. Come on, Noah. I want to know what it's about. You need to be talking to your attorney about when you're going to walk in and turn this device in, and you better not delete nothing. But you know why? Because we're going to get that too. We're going to get it too and blast it all over the internet that you are not some sweet, pregnant sweet corn on a cob eating Southern gal who met some goddamn rich white man of Europe. Get the fuck out of here. You got to be as ruthless as a demon to meet and join them royal families over there, them Lloyds of London. They went through slave. They said they got one, a black one, who want to marry a Lloyd of London. Incredible. Incredible. Even though in slavery, yeah, that was his great grandfather. That's not what he did. He's different. Are they coming claiming, saying Jesus is king? Are they claiming, saying Jesus is king is anti-Semitic? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a grown-ass person. What they saying is just political jargon because you know we get used to these words like "are they" and create these Scooby-Doo ass characters like "are they saying this" and "is they saying that," and we worry too much about the imaginary Scooby-Doo characters of "is they saying" and "are they gonna be Semitic?" This you cannot be anti-Semitic or no other thing. I'm homegrown, so I don't know what's legal and what's not for you. I'm a different nigga. That's in that world right there, under the water, under the sea, that has full control over you. If it is, so what? Ain't nothing you gonna do about it. Because you can't rise above that. You can't come out the mental tomb. So you ran by Aryans, black Aryans and white Aryans. That's how the game is ran. I've been trying to tell y'all this. And now they got her shit. So what does the TVA find out when they get your phone? Of course. Her dumb ass finna get prone. They finna find out everything Candace been up to that whole time. So the videos I got of Candace Owens and Andrew Tate and their connections and all of this, you're looking for a reason. Now it's time to get to, and now there's the why. Thank you. Give it up. Your electronic device is going to connect to Andrew Tate. It's going to connect all the way down to what? Kanye. Kanye's phone is connected to Wack. Wack's phone is connected to people who do bad things, to innocent people. Y'all all connected. And I know these eyes from anywhere. Press one, where you go. I know these eyes from anywhere. And I knew Brittany was going to call. You know how I know? You know how I know? Just know that I know.
Unknown caller.
Hit that like button and subscribe. I knew it. This is the real eyes. You know, people can dress up. Hey, let me tell those who fuck with Kev. They can dress up as women, and I can see right through their costumes, nigga. I see you, champion. You hear me? Hit the like button. I'm a survivor, B. I see him, B.
Straight up.
That's him.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm. No lip. I've been looking for you. Why you think I knew how tall he was? You think that's a coincidence? Huh? You think I didn't know she was gonna call? Huh? I gave the height. I was lining them up. And they realm. Yeah, you. 6 foot something. Yeah, I can see you, champion. Yeah, dressed up. Go ahead, champion. What's on your mind, B? Before I get reckless.
I'm even thinking about Candace. They want to know why this lady was in the manifesto.
Yes.
With the young man, the young black Nazi.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a lot of questions.
Why
for her.
say it again? They want to know why what? They want to know why her what?
Why was she part of the manifesto that the young man had?
Facts.
Talking about.
Facts.
He mentioned his influences. First, Candace Owens.
Facts.
And second, Adolf Hitler. So you got some explaining to do, lady, for real. You got some explaining to do. You ain't gonna hit us with this, oh, they messing with Kanye, all this fake stuff. Nah. Run that phone. Let's see what's on that phone, for real. Straight up, Kev. You're right. A lot of stuff gonna come out when they run that Yeah, you are you messing with this man. If he have mental issues and you trying to rob him, that's it. You support all of the trafficking, whether it's the P Diddy situation.
Yeah.
Here you come defending, or if it's
The Illuminati setting up
what's
P.
his
Diddy
name?
and trying to use him as a scapegoat. That's Candace.
Right. And then what's the other dude with the Romanian charges? Came here
Andrew
to
Tate.
Florida.
Andrew Tate.
You a defender. You defend the wrong stuff every time.
Yeah.
So who are you for real? That phone gonna tell. It's gonna be telling. Yeah, you getting a subpoena and you pregnant. Real convenient.
Facts.
Oh,
Facts.
that's too convenient.
She always
Yo,
pregnant.
man,
Real convenient.
for real. Like, oh, they coming? I'm pregnant. For real, like that's kind of convenient, huh? Yeah, don't take me looking for. But ain't gonna be no. Don't take me when they pull that phone. It's a payment. You gotta give it up. For real. You up here pushing the Nazi agenda.
Yeah.
That you a terrorist.
Yeah.
That's what you are. For real.
Yeah.
You a terrorist. You a propagandist.
Yeah.
That's her name. Propaganda.
Propaganda Candace.
Real.
Propaganda Candace Owens.
That's her name. That's
Yeah.
her.
But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. This shit is gonna connect all the way down. Listen, I'm telling you, I know this guy. Mm-hmm. This guy. Yes. This guy. This is what they don't want. I've been on a rampage, but now I see what they was always afraid. This guy. You see that woman call my show?
Yeah.
She called because
I heard that.
Because of this guy.
He
Before she even, as soon as she started tiptoeing to him, I rushed to hurry up. I heard, I see him. It's too late.
I know when you say you know him, you know him.
Yeah, I know him.
I know you don't be playing.
Yeah. These people will dress up. And I told those close to me, so this motherfucker was dressed up as a woman. Look me right in my face.
Damn.
These people didn't even believe me. They didn't believe that. No, they didn't believe me. They believed me, but they didn't know how. What the fuck? Like, who is this white man that this woman brought into my motherfucking house?
Damn. I've seen you before.
I've seen you. You feel me? Now, that's Hollywood. That's Topanga. That's Topanga Kane.
Damn, I've seen you before.
I told you they face. I see Nazis, Germans, right in my face. Don't tell me about Jesse Owens. He's a German. Adolf Hitler. Who next? He said, let me get away from this guy. He's serious. It's meat and potatoes. He can't be psychologically contained. He can see.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't play no more. He can see. Yeah.
That's what they're.
Huh?
When you say he can see, I think about They Live. We got one that can see. That part right there.
They know you can see, but they need to put you sedated under drugs.
Right, give you monkey mind.
Bam. No, sedate you. Not give you monkey mind, sedate you. Put you under drugs. Sedate you. Control you.
Right.
Get you under. Meet a woman.
Right.
She drugging you.
Right, keep you out your right mind.
Bingo.
We can control him this way.
He's incompetent this way. Don't need to control him. Let him be him. Stupid.
Right.
You can
Yeah.
use these drugs to totally incapacitate a person, knock them out, reprogram them. That's what old girl was trying to do.
Right. I gotta keep you. I gotta put you on these drugs. You out your right mind.
Destroy his mind with these drugs.
Damn. Destroy it. Yeah. Damn. What? Even in that text message that she was talking about, Kanye had the man talking about you going back to what did he say? Going back to La La Land or something like that. But that's what. Damn, kid.
That's why I fell for Kanye.
Right? Because you understand what really going on.
I was speaking from my own
Okay.
existence. I was speaking from my own trauma, my own knowing, from what old girl did to me. And because I wasn't complying, called the police and said I did something.
Right. Damn. So you really already know, like, this is how this plays out.
It's how it's gonna play out. That's why I told young Pharaoh to do what? Go home.
Go home. Yeah. Damn. We seeing it. Go home.
Go home, champ.
Go home, bro.
They
gonna
did
do
this to us,
to
bro.
you.
They're trying to
gonna
get
do
us out of our mental state. So we out alone, and then they'll destroy us in our message. So they use these females to do so.
Damn. Straight up.
Remember, black woman is
Ain't no
God and
sense.
all that? All the black women love young Pharaoh when he was in his right mind, bro. I mean, what I'm saying is his right mind for him. When he was clean and spiritually inclined to teach whatever he teaches, you can see that it's coming from his true heart. They use that woman to tell these black women, he fucking white women and Mexican bitches, he loved them. And destroyed him.
Destroyed them. 'Cause from the time, like, you look at the previous video to that last video that you showed, like, damn, they destroyed this stuff. Yeah. I definitely can see them.
And he
for real.
was out of his right mind. So he started doing wild shit. Remember? And people say young Pharaoh tripping. He even shot at his girl's house. Well, that's what these drugs, that's what they want. That's what that's what the drugs gonna make you do. You going. Bro.
Yup. You on these drugs, you gonna do stuff way out of character.
Facts.
You're not in your right mind.
Facts.
Man, Kel, that make me think about even like my family member. You doing stuff out of character. You on these drugs. And yeah, line you up to get yourself killed. Damn, Kel. It make it easier for them to do whatever they want to do to you.
Facts.
You're not in your right mind.
Facts.
And the people that know you gonna be like, man, that ain't him. Why was he doing that? Like, what was that? You on these drugs out of your right mind. Damn. So I really understand that. Damn.
So I understood what they was doing to Kanye and that they was gonna rob him. Because the female
She more slick. Like, wow.
Huh?
I'm thinking about a female versus a male. Female is gonna be more slick and more, you know, like a man put his guards down around most men do.
Facts.
Around female.
Facts.
That's why they use female to put you in position.
Facts. And set you up. Or set you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use these females to put false sense of charges on you. Because you're not complying.
Yep. She could turn them, oh, he did this to me.
Yes.
They gonna be believable.
Mm-hmm. You saw what that girl did to young Scooter?
Nah.
She
I didn't
called the
see that one.
police, and that man ended up shot dead by the police.
Oh, damn, man.
Huh?
Damn, I didn't see that one.
Huh?
Damn. Oh, man.
Huh?
But it go down.
The girl wasn't even the girl. That's what happened to me. What you mean it go down like that? Bitch, call the police when I'm asleep, bro. After attacking me, bro, and was like, oh, he did something. That's why I said I gotta get those. The FBI is gonna get that. Hey, he did this.
For real.
They came about to kill me, bro.
Yeah, like you was telling
bro.
me. Like, man, she gonna be the pretty little victim when they come around, and then that pretty little victim.
Facts.
Oh,
Pre-crime.
You trying to explain? Yeah.
They
trying to explain.
Facts. They don't want to hear none of that. But if I didn't have it recorded of the attack,
that stops everything.
See,
if you didn't have it, your word versus hers, you lose.
Facts.
Man. Straight up. What you gonna say?
Facts.
Nah, that's what you said. You did such and such to her. Nah, you gonna.
And I'm trying to figure out who would put me in a bind.
Easy.
Facts. And who she was connected to. First time I even met the broad, she told me, it's a Wack 100 concert, Blueface, and all this other shit. Hold on.
Yeah. See. And now even with the Lancaster, that's like, that's putting pieces to the police.
Nigga.
For real.
Nigga. That's why I had to get on this internet and just have a good conversation. You feel me?
Yes, sir. For real. So y'all not only y'all henchmen for real.
Facts.
Y'all are the black arm of the Nazi, black Nazi.
Yeah,
like you said.
It's a psychological control. She probably was putting shit in my food. When I look back at my other show, you look at me and I'm like, damn, why I'm so skinny though? I eat good. Well, if you look at Nip in that video, stuck in the grind, it's like he's like really thin.
Yeah. Start getting slim. Yeah, damn. And your food, if they preparing your food, it's in there.
Facts.
It's in there. They ain't gotta put it in no drink. The food is the one.
If you're getting psychological drugs, you can just put it in their food. If it's psychological, you'll put a person to bed. I remember I went to bed and came out of like a coma-like sleep and seen her on a computer typing fast in the motherfucker. I said, oh, this bitch is CIA or some shit. But no, they handlers. I was like CIA or some shit, but I passed back out and she didn't even know. But then I woke up. Because I woke up like, oh shit, but I was out, like, how the fuck I get out like that? You know?
It waved on you, like a wave. Like you, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I was out, like I was drugged.
Yeah.
Out.
Like I'm extra time. I'm out of there. Boom.
But I woke up, like, out of it. Like in the middle and got like a good 15-second glimpse of some shit like, fuck is you doing? She was really focused, like, what the fuck is this bitch doing?
Let me hear it up.
And then my brain, nigga, was like, bam, and I crashed back out. I ain't never went to sleep like that again. Never felt like that, like, but it put me back out. But I woke up long enough to see it. Like, oh, she up to other shit. Yeah, and she didn't know because she was so focused on what she was doing. Real focused. I was like, oh, she ain't who she say she is. Boom, like she got me. Like, bam, and I passed back out like, fuck. Luckily, I woke back up and I was alive and shit, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That was her shit. Knock this nigga out. You ain't even got to do that because I go to bed early.
For real.
You feel me?
I'm the message.
Yeah, but when you start seeing, but it was through her I seen him.
you know exactly what that is.
I know exactly what it is. Because I just got what he do.
For real. You a handler.
Yeah, and you the drug provider. You the hypnotic, like, drug psychosis person that put a person out.
And then I'm the one who gonna call a mental hospital on you after I do this to you.
Facts.
Hell no.
I'm going to call the police.
I'm gonna call him. Hey, he out his mind. He doing
Facts.
We need to put him as a mental ward. He got to go to the psych ward.
That's jail.
Damn, he jail. Yup, you in the padded room. Yeah, you locked up. We have jurisdiction over you.
Did I go to jail that night?
Yeah, you went to jail. You didn't have that video. Ain't no telling. Straight up.
And what's the first thing
they
they asked me in that police paddy wagon?
Oh, you think we killed Nipsey Hussle?
There you go.
Shit. Yeah. You think we killed Nipsey Hussle? What are you asking me about Nipsey Hussle for? Oh, I see now. This is a whole setup. I see now. I'm thinking about, dang, Kev.
Yeah, that's what Kev went through. That's what Kev went through. Me. Go ahead.
I think about King George when you say that. I know this ain't history class, but that's what that make me think of. Like, damn, bro. That's what that made me think of. It's a whole, everybody playing a role.
She knew I seen his eyes. She knew I recognized him, bro. Press 1.
Straight up. Damn.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose, champ.
For real.
I was like, this guy, I seen him before. Wait, but he wasn't like this. He was playing the role of somebody's parent. Wow. Incredible. I was wondering why the ears were so big and the shoulders were so broad. That's what made me think of Miss Doubtfire, because I'm like, wait. And I told people close to me, bro, these motherfuckers dressed up. And they didn't know I told my close confidants this shit, like, bro, this is what's going on. They're like, no. They came over as what? I'm like, bruh, I gotta find this shit. This bitch just called in, bro. And like, yeah.
It's the bait like a mug. Yeah,
this the one that tried to get me to go to the hotel when she came out here. I flew in from where? I flew in from where? Canada? What the fuck?
Canada.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah. Canada. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, you used to work for this cat. What they say about this cat? Canada. Yeah.
Yes.
You worked in Canada, CIA.
They all work together. The Legion of Broads. They're all together, bro. That's why I'm G14 classified. Yeah. That's why I had to stay clear of people to see who's connected to who and who was going to disobey Kev's orders and find out who was with who. Those going to be my typical. Now, what, you know, once you don't disobey, I say stay clear of this person and you keep going. You don't know why I say stay clear. I'm trying to find out who is trying to kill me.
Yeah, you got to move like this.
You see, I'm not worried about no woman emotion. Woman emotion get me killed. Your gifts gonna get me killed. Your money gonna get me killed. I value the life that God gave me. I don't care about your support and you taking your blessing away from me like that's gonna cause me to stumble. I'm still gonna move. I'm still gonna get there. And it is not because you gave me nothing.
What the hell is money? If I'm dead, this means nothing. Hell no.
You put what money in the bins? Well, bitch, I'm barely broke. I'm smoking bomb-ass weed, feeling crucial. Press 1. You put what? Money in the bins? Well, bitch, I'm barely broke. Press 1. My rent's the first. Rent gotta be paid. Fuck a Benz. Fuck your shit. Press 1. Fuck all that shit. It's nothing. To give this up and see this man, look this man in his face, and see that Brittany called me knowing I got this nigga in my computer screen, of course she'll know. Of course she knows. Press 1.
For real.
Of course she knows. I know you know. Just know that I know. I know you know who this is. Y'all just didn't know. I know who this is. Remember? Yeah. I'm really mad now. Now I'm complete. Now I'm mad. You ain't seen mad. Mad. Press 1.
Them eyes and them ears.
Handlers.
You can't
That's
quit
why the
that.
broad said, Kev, they gonna try to present you with a deal, but you got all the gifts and the talent, and I don't want no deal. I don't want to be presented with nothing. I want to live for God, bro. Fuck these dreams and imagination of silly ass women and trying to get me caught up and drugged up like Kanye and try to steal from me and nip. Press 1. Nigga, Universe 25 put me past panhandlers and crackheads and niggas trying to sell me drugs and put niggas under mind spells like Big U and shit. Fuck that. I'm ready for you. I said no. Press 1. And y'all thinking I'm on the internet playing. You better be here when I'm going to war or you not welcome here. Yeah, I don't came alive on their ass, B. Where you at? Yeah. Where they at? Gonna call me out of all people. She gonna call me. That's right. Because the video kept playing. And Candace and the handlers and this one. No, you calling me for this nigga right here. This what you calling me for. Him right there. Stay with me. You calling me because they said this was the parent of somebody. But this is true psychological handling and drug. That mean I was drugged up by you.
That's the reason why you call. Like, oh, I hope you don't.
Facts.
Hell no. You really just let me know for sure.
Facts.
You said it. I knew you was gonna call.
I knew it.
Gotcha.
I knew it.
I knew
it. I know who you protected. I know now. I almost got ran over by a car. Look me right in my face.
I remember you saying.
I look me right in my face, nigga. I'll never forget. No odds, nigga.
I remember you saying that.
Never. Nigga.
And that's why
me? Wrong one. Yeah. I'm on YouTube 24/7 now. Now I don't fuck that. Yeah, I was looking for y'all. I was looking for you. Thank you for letting me in, Brittany. I was looking for him. I was looking for him.
You know for sure. If it wasn't real.
I knew it was, if she didn't call, I knew it. But I just knew she was gonna call to this broad gonna call. Because I know who she is. She just don't know that I know. Mm-hmm. And other people in the chat room know who she is. She just don't know that they know. But they already know who he is. They said, what he look like? I said, he looked like a white Snoop Dogg, nigga. Damn, nigga. I said he looked like a white Snoop. Like Snoop was dressed as a woman. I said, but a white one. This is different.
You said white Snoop Dogg. Damn.
Damn. Down to the T. White Snoop Dogg, nigga. Press 1, I line both of them up together. White. I said he looked like Snoop Dogg when he turns himself to a white man. Press 1. You know when he played that character? Yeah.
Yeah, say that.
Then she end up being in music videos with Snoop, right? But who showed me that? Right. Who showed me and put her on blast and said, you know, she was in music videos. What? I don't even fuck with Hollywood or music video. Yeah. She like, no. He like, yeah. Watch the who?
The mama.
Boom.
I remember that. Your mama ain't gonna lie on you. Your mama jealous on you because it's
Right in her
real.
face. But check this out. The mama wasn't mama at all. Ain't mama.
Oh shit, another actress?
No, nigga, what I'm saying, B, is, nigga, the mama is Miss Doubtfire.
Oh shit, that's some
Nigga.
weird ass shit, Kev. Oh man. Oh
I
shit.
told the mama I see Nazis.
Right in that face. Okay.
And they got up out of there. They said, oh shit, this nigga.
Gotta go. This shit ain't working on this dude.
Facts.
Oh shit.
Nazis.
Yeah.
This person, all these Nazis y'all trying to relate and tell me about history. Jesse Owens was fucking from Germany. Okay? And you look like that, sir. Y'all look, bro, or whatever y'all is. I don't know who y'all is, but nigga, I'm Kev. It wasn't a mom. It wasn't a mom at all. It ain't never a mom. And I called it from the go like, yeah, this was something else. I just didn't understand what it was. Even when I almost got ran over, they was like, who it looked like? I was like, it looked like an old girl. Peoples, bro. But I couldn't say it because it's like, what is like with a mom running you over? You know?
Yeah.
So I couldn't say what I wanted to say because people would look at it like, come on, man. But nigga.
Yeah. Let it play out. I'm going to find out.
Facts.
Makes sense.
I'm going to just let it play out. You know? I'm going to let God deal with it. I ain't going to say what it is or nothing. I just know what I know. You feel me? And I got her talking about, yeah, calling my show right now. Right now. All this time, bro. How much what people do to destroy individuals. You feel me? I'm on the internet doing great work. Great work.
Real. One to the greatest.
Facts. Facts. And that wicked witch Maya put a fucking false police report out on me and called the police for what? Because they want to destroy me. Operation Destroy Mr. Gillespie. Grid, nigga. Psychological control of Hollywood. It's not even Hollywood. It's like Topanga Canyon is rich shit. Not even Hollywood. Hollywood just where the studios at. It's where they live, nigga.
Right. The same.
You feel me? It's where they buy their weed at. It's where they live. You feel me?
I'm right up on the Nick.
So this bro set me up. You feel me? Set a nigga up and tried to. What you can just imagine the police call. He did this, he did that. Then when they see the tape, it's like, oh shit, this nigga got back up. This nigga ain't going. Damn, he ain't going. He recorded that on his phone. Yeah. I told the officer, he like, so what you want to do? You want to tell on her? I don't got to tell on her. You saw the tape. You have an obligation to uphold the law, sir. What I say don't even matter. You saw the tape with your eyes, and you the police, so you know what you swore oath to. The other officer looked like, well, shit, god damn, nigga, he just made us take this bitch in. He a victim. I'm a victim. Now I'm a victim. I'm a real live victim. Now, what if, like, Scooter, I would have came out and I would have ran? They would have shot me. What if I would have came down the stairs and, like, what's going on? And they thought I had this in my hand and it was a video game controller, Xbox. Press 1.
Yeah, we fear for our life. That's the number one thing.
Facts. Sprinkle a little fentanyl on him. He passed out of drugs, woke up, and then here go the phone call. Oh, my God, Kev did this to me. Oh, my goodness. And then, bam, Kev dead in the morning. The police had to do it because he was assaulting this person. Breaking news, a YouTuber. Bam, straight up killing. And call my show like, oh, my God, I love you, Kev. Oh my goodness. No, they murdered me, bro. They try to murder me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It could have been because
Murder.
Hassan Campbell put a hit out on me. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is I know eyes from anywhere. You know?
I feel you on that.
You know, but don't put no hit
can't
out on
start.
me, cause
I'm
I'm gonna
about to
come.
get
I'm gonna
your
come.
man,
I'm gonna
but I
come.
don't
I'm
know
gonna
your
come.
face.
And don't put no hit out on me, cause I'm gonna come see you, Jack. I'm gonna come move next to you, nigga. You ain't gotta put no Cali hitters on nothing. I'm on it. I'll come to you. That's the type of brother I am. That's the type of heart you gotta have when fighting these wars out here. These people are interconnected, and sometimes Hassan probably didn't even mean to. But then it's already in niggas you talking to, it's a play already being made. Who he talking to? What?
Yeah, straight up. Who the Cali hitter?
Who you
Who
yeah,
you
that's
lined
Wack
up
in him.
stuff with?
That's Wack. DJ
Yeah.
Academics know this. He aligned with Wack. So that's what I'm telling you.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you.
All the stuff happening
Yeah.
all around.
Facts. I know the
I'm
church
gonna
he
get in
he was he
trouble.
was caught doing this too. My family members go to his church.
See?
Huh?
Person that'll do
Hold
that.
on.
Anything.
I said my family members go to his church.
See? More connection. More connection, kid. Damn.
So
kid.
when you do things like that, it can lead real fast, even if you didn't mean it and want to apologize. It's already in motion. See? You don't know a nigga been shot at, nigga been trying to get me a minute. I just get on the internet with a good face and good faith and do my thing. But now I see these eyes and I don't give a fuck.
Straight up.
Yeah.
All the stuff we've been through, we done told us.
Yeah.
Not, mate.
Yeah. And all this stem from Candace. Look, Candace, look. It's Candace show. Thanks,
For
Candace.
real.
It's Candace show. Yeah. I was watching her shit live on my show talking about what she talked. She's busted. But then I saw these big, beautiful eyes right here.
Hey, I recognize you. 'Cause that ain't, yeah, I see you. Hell yeah. And I know you wouldn't forget that. All the
I
stuff
never
that
forget.
was
Because you tried
associated
to,
with that.
that's right,
Yeah.
with an old girl.
You tried to get me right.
Facts.
Yeah. And then when you brought that up, sure enough, you just said it. I knew you was coming. Yeah, you went ahead and made
Yeah.
what you said is already official, but you put the cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah.
That's for
Had I
sure.
went out there and been stupid and met up with her at the hotel, I'd have been in jail or dead. Remember?
Hell yeah. That's the one would have had the plastic waiting on.
Come on, bro. There you go.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
All right, so go. Let's go.
Yeah. Got him.
Already. That's it. We got him. She did her job. Lure him in.
Got him.
Put his guard down.
Yeah. Be like Mo 3. Be like Mo 3. Put your guard down. Press 1. What type of women is this? And I've been a good man, not saying nothing. Because I've been looking for them big blue eyes.
See, with men, they know men keep a guard up. They use the women to put your guard down.
Yeah. And them women try to get all your friends away from you, try to disassociate you. This person tried to do this to you. I think it was this person. Whole time it was them. Oh, Amanda, Shiva did it. Oh, you know what? Amanda, Forrest Glory too. This one right here. Oh, you know what? Marley and Ali. Them niggas right there. They tried to, who tried to set up Kev? Oh, one of them over there. They would do something like that. Whole time it was them.
Isolation. That's the play.
Bingo.
We gonna isolation.
Bingo.
You go here by yourself. all your help, we eliminated, you,
Facts.
isolated you.
Facts.
That's the
That's why
thing.
she's so prevalent on.
So
Kev is fucking with me. Kev fucking with me to make all females be like, oh, Kev, that's fucked up. You fuck with me. And that's why I was like, anybody listening to her, you in bad shape because that's some bad shit she doing. That's some other shit. Like Big U say, I don't know what the fuck going on. It's all crazy.
I ain't even did that.
I ain't even did nothing. But it's all about creating a narrative because it was the same female who was trying to say, bring up sex trafficking with my name. Talking about I was talking about Andrew Tate. Oh, was you? You just saying all this weird shit. And I'm here just talking about God and shit. You tripping.
What? Hey, look, you built a whole nother little channel trying to take over
Trying
your
to take
stuff.
over my whole page. Like Loose Cannon. She would have did what they just did to Loose Cannon. Look at this girl. Look at that woman just, oh, I'm just my husband. She ain't even his husband. Same shit.
Yeah. She gonna make sure she gets you on film going down.
Bro.
Like,
Facts, bro. Kev, I love you. I love you. Press 1.
Oh, bro. Damn, you right. Oh, man, Kev.
Yeah, that boy Kev live and direct tonight, huh?
Right. For real, you see the play. Damn, Kev.
Yeah.
That's y'all play.
Yeah, so when I was going through it with old girl, yeah, I can come out of G14 classified now. I'm not undercover no more. Yeah, they tried to get me. All of them. Yeah. Maya tried to use the police to try to kill me. Just like little, what's his name? Young Scooter. And when then there was facts. If you get the police call, if you get the police call, I guarantee it sound like the Scooter call. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Because that's the play.
Because that's the play. That's the play.
Hey, who else the other rapper that got killed? Trouble or what?
Trouble.
Behind the wall.
Trouble. Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels. Who's mad at Kevin Samuels? Yeah. All the women. What they do? Nigga have a little twosome, threesome with the broads. Invite them over. They boom. Heart attack. Hit him. That's nigga. That's drug. That's nurse. That's this. That's this. Traveling nurse. Drugs. Boom, 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 boom. Nigga, it's a whole female hit team out here, nigga. Facts. Facts. And that's why they try to use love as a way to lure you in, like they need to provide for you, or you missing some form of love, and they love is no. It takes a lot to love me. Y'all tripping, and then you're gonna find out your love ain't good enough to trick me, because I can see right through your love spell or whatever the fuck you think you doing. Press 1, you trying to cause me harm. Now I'm just gonna watch you for a minute. You know, I'm gonna make sure I treat you right and let you know I see right through the mask. Press 1. And it's the whole time the broad, and as you can see, she still called me. They don't want me to talk about this stuff. They want to put this on everybody else. Who's doing this? Who's trying to harm me? This person. Always blaming this person, thinking shit is funny, and this one, no, it's them. It's them. You feel me? You feel me? And hell no. And the first thing they want to do is, oh, marry me and all this. Man, you ain't even worthy of marriage. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Show me. Press 1. Press the whole time they trying to kill you, steal from you. Press 1. Trying to use the police to call the home and make it seem like you did something as a black male. Where's the out when grid is operating like this? Where's the out for a good black male, Tracy? I'm just doing my thing in my own lane. What's the problem? Because I said, Nip, see? And I'm doing all this work, and they not going to be here when the war is on? Where my brothers at that going, damn, Kev, you went through that? You going through that? Damn, I'm riding with you. Nips, I seen it in his face. If something happened to me, ride for me. He just remind me of me so much. Because I knew Ain't no nigga gonna ride for him. I knew it. Niggas gonna go celebrate and hang with the niggas who did it. And that's on my nephew Poopy, because that's all niggas come to the funeral for. Press 1 is to see you in the casket dead, nigga. God's blessing, dead, nigga. There's nobody else to condemn us and tell us we doing bad things. But God is good to me. Nigga went to see the judge. The judge said, look me right in my face. You a blessed man. We have no jurisdiction over this matter. You're free. Press 1, you're free. No more probation. Oh, they tried to get you. Fly. Press 1. So don't get up here and pretend you with me. I'm not no YouTuber. I'm a real one. Yup. And I'm a non-affiliate. So don't come around me trying to use your little body to get at Kev. Yeah. You gonna serve God. That's what you gonna do. Press 1. You not doing nothing else. Ain't nothing else to do.
Caller.
Press 1. Ain't nothing else to do. Ain't nothing else to do.
Call from.
Ain't nothing else to do. Now I'm on a rampage. Now I'm claiming shit. Now where the love at? Now where that's at? You gone. Y'all try to kill me. Black widow ass broads. Press 1, hit the like button and subscribe. Caller, you on the air.
Yeah, that's B again, Kill. That's exactly what that is. That's a black widow spider.
A praying mantis. Fuck a spider.
For real.
They eat your head off while you making love to them. What the fuck did you talking about? Press 1.
I don't want no love about good. Hell no, your love is detrimental.
Your love gonna get me killed. I always say that, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
I see why you say it.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. Being friends with you and love from you gonna set me up. You gonna tell the police I did something when you can't get your way. You're gonna try to send me to jail to have control, not thinking I gotta go get up in the morning. I got a family who need me. You're not gonna care. I seen it before. You're not gonna care.
Yeah.
You're not worthy of this type of care. You feel me? You just go on back to where you come from. You know?
You already, yeah. Nah.
Y'all come from worshiping moon rocks. You not ready to come out of that mental slumber. You rather do harm to the person bringing you out. Yeah, you know how many people I helped come out of death, believing in all these different things, men and women, bro.
Nah, I know for sure. You done help me. For real. This is real life. So I know for sure.
This bro gonna call my show. Cause I'm fun to be around. I'm fun on the internet. You don't know what I've been going. Oh, you do. Press 1.
And that's going back to what you're saying. Stalking. That's stalking.
Bingo.
That's gang stalking. That's gang stalking.
That's grid. That's the way it operates. That's why I said I'm the victim who made it.
Yeah. Shoot. All these different sectors of grid. Yeah. Police, gang members, women.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody playing their role, crisis actors.
Right.
Augmented.
Fact. What Neely Fuller say? These people ain't never constructive. So that's how you able to tell.
Never.
That's why you got to be constructive. Me and you, we on building some whole other shit. On some whole other shit, right? Don't take nothing but what I do here. Well, we just doing it naturally here, just every day, doing podcasts and turning this into something real. They're not constructive. And they'll never be constructive. That's how you can tell who going. They're constructive. They're operating with constructive behavior. They're always working towards something. The dream is always ahead to the blessing. Yes, bro. With courage. You gotta go get it. These niggas don't want nothing, bro. They want what they go ahead.
They scared. For real. You can't be scared. I gotta do what I gotta do. For real. A coward ain't getting in. Stay in my brain. I'm getting in. You feel me?
You gotta be able to
I'm
look.
gonna do what it takes. God bless me.
You gotta be able to look
They
at your
gonna try to
enemy
stop me.
in his face and say, "I see you. I see what you're trying to make me do."
Yeah.
These people
Exactly.
want psychological control over you.
What is that? Remote viewing?
Containing the G?
Containing the G. Damn, bro. Everything you showing us, and this is real life. These are the methods.
It's fun to imagine
destroy
and talk about it like it's theater. You people there laughing, but when
But-
it's real, you like, wait a minute, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's real.
Ain't no such thing of meta courage.
Nah, it's gotta be real.
That's right.
A meta courage is imaginary. It gotta be real. Straight up.
Who's holding Kanye and them under this type of? That's this stuff here. Candace is just as bad as worse. She's a person to come take advantage of you while you're sedated.
Hey, for real, that's part of the plan. It has to be. Oh, this is my opportunity right here. We're gonna take advantage of this person not in this proper state because he got money. We gonna rob him. You a thuggy. Care if you talk nice, you a thuggy. That's a thuggy. They finna divide the pie, split the pie.
A crazy person.
How you think Candace Owens knew about Blexit? From Vector 90.
Yo, straight up. Damn.
How you think? Vector 90. You think that's just regular? No. That was Nipsey shit.
Right. We just gonna take this and we gonna flip it this way to fit us so we can reap the benefits of what should have been another person.
Facts.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what it is. I was about to say that's crazy, but nah, that's what it is.
That's exactly
That's
what it is.
For real.
Keep you highly sedated so we can rob you and steal from you and offer things that sound good and sweet like honey might throw you a little coochie to solidify the deal.
Oh, yup, make it believable.
Yeah.
That's what that's about.
Yeah.
You gotta make this
What did Lil Wayne call it? Mona Lisa. People think I'm just rapping. No, that's what happened to me.
Damn, bro.
See? Bro, let me, you know what? Let me eat and we gonna come back. Hopefully, if we get some support and we be able to come back in the morning and talk about this, I'll talk about this more off the air. But yeah, it's time to get to work.
Yep.
I'll see you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
My man. So while y'all up here listening to Mona Lisa and Kev do karaoke, my karaoke is trauma. Because that's what the brawl was up to. And I knew it. That's why I was singing the shit. Press 1. Somebody said, wow, I was quiet in the chat. Yeah, because they know I'm on it. They know they talking about Kev all the way around.
I got a story to tell, you know that I cherish these. Hope it ain't too many feelings involved.
Facts.
I see niggas in this bitch starting popping bottles.
What else?
Getting drunk
With these bitches.
And when they leave,
They get followed
fall asleep
on her.
bitch and really don't know
No
much
shit about her.
And she let us in, we take
All of
your
my shit.
And when you wake up, she help you try to find
But
it
I
out.
love it.
I be with bitches, that be with bitches, that be with niggas with riches.
What else?
I tell her get him, she say I got you. I say no bitch, I say get him.
They get him.
And they so pretty, and they had lengthy. He
Let
hit
me
it and
sleep on her titties.
Then she give us the word, we come through with AKs, it's a stick up. She scream like a victim, like you. Feeling so silly, I smoke color purple. I'm up in here.
I did
feeling
that
like
shit
silly.
well, huh?
Ooh, nappy ass dress, what's that what you say.
Hell, watch
your
my
mouth,
Milli. Ooh.
You can get snakes, you can get fakes.
Cause they by that bitch that you feeling.
Cause you thought she was an angel.
That bitch ain't no angel.
I treat her halo like a frisbee and you tell her your business, she tell me your business. You tell that bitch what you feeling. All of the beans you be spilling to you. She
everything.
Her tea cavities feeling. She know where you had it. Tell me where it's hidden. She know when you gone. Tell me when the visit we breaking your home and take the specifics. And meanwhile the bitch is on vacation with him so she don't get blamed. We don't snatch chains, we find out addresses and we don't leave messes. You'll only know that it's gone when you check it. Then your first thought is to start second guessing. She say what's wrong, he say nothing, keep resting. She say what's missing, how you know something missing. He scratched his head, she say get back in bed and she gave him some head. Boy, you can't trust them bitches. And then she say, ooh, I see niggas in this bitch stunting, popping bottles.
Talk to him.
Getting drunk with these bitches, and when they leave, they get followed.
I did.
I be with bitches that know the bitches. That's what the niggas we following. Get them on the line, stay 2 cars behind, and tell them hoes don't be so obvious. Mona
Lisa.
Long hair don't care, she handle the business and don't ever tell. She bite the bullet and cuff up the shell.
Hold
She
up.
tell 'em, ooh, daddy.
Where the green-eyed bandit go?
If he say yeah, then we
From the A.
She feed them lies with his silverware. She don't want love, she just
Hey,
want her share.
listen, I know what bitch name Liz.
This nigga think she is cause you tell him that it is. So he tell her all his
Secrets.
He tell her all his fears. And then she tell me.
And they be all ears.
And I go and tell my people. And they already know it. And then I call Liz and she say he coming over.
Why you think I fed them a whole bunch of bullshit?
Gave me the salute. I said, girl, you're a soldier. We waiting outside. Watch her pull up. Walk up to the door. And right before he knocked, she opened the door naked. She left it unlocked. They started French kissing so he didn't see more. Then she let him in. They stopped on the couch. Music up loud with his head in the clouds. Turning shit down and I scared the piss out him. Piss a nigga off, put the gun to his frown. Nigga turn around, I ain't here to fuck around. I ain't here to fuck around. Caught you with your pants down. You know what it is, put your fucking hands up. Liz, that's enough.
That nigga Pac said, I gotta fucking check the runes before I bone, nigga.
After we get what we after. If Liz call you daddy, she about to be a bastard.
Hey.
I got way too many bitches that do anything for me, nigga.
Now think for me, nigga.
Send her to you like she ain't for me, nigga. I hope you alone like bankruptcy, nigga. She pour you a drink. That drink on me, nigga. She slipped something in and I bank for me, nigga. Mona Lisa, I done painted the picture. Mona Lisa out the frame on these niggas. Pussy got you out of character, nigga. You fall for these hoes up your ladder, my nigga. Take everything that you have to you don't even have.
You heard him say you fall off your ladder? Well, you know the ladder is the way to the vote.
For her pantyhose, nigga. We just looking for the casserole, nigga. But she gon' show us where you stash it, though, nigga. Mona.
Press 1. Ah, you gonna fall off your ladder, though, my nigga. Press 1. That's for those of us who dare to climb. Hit the like button and subscribe. KevRow University. Of course, I'll see y'all in the morning. Just know it's real. There'll be just some people you ain't gonna see tomorrow. Shit, I just hope that I'm one of them. Get back on this live stream and put in more good work, you know, and tell the truth. That's what this shit is about. Because they fucked up fucking with me. I'm a non-affiliate. I don't do bad things. So trying to place crimes on me, assassinate me, and all of this other stuff, because it wasn't just that. That's just from one person. It was a collective. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they was talking big. Y'all gonna find out what Kev be up to. I told y'all they go to the same church, but they not Christian.